Polly used to do this. Not for money, not for entertainment. She'd sit in a caravan like this one, lay the cards on the table, and listen. That's the important part, not the cards, the listening. Because most people already know the answer before they ask the question. They just want someone else to say it first. So, let's see what you've brought me tonight. First card, the Six of Cups. Funny card. Most people think it's about love. It isn't. It's about memory, which is far more dangerous. Love changes. Memory doesn't. Memory sits in a chair in your head and refuses to leave. Keeps the room occupied long after the person's gone, and you've been feeding it. Every song, every photograph, every conversation replayed at 2 a.m. You call it remembering. The cards call it living in yesterday. Next card, the Hanged Man. Now that's interesting, because this card isn't movement, it's suspension, waiting, looking at the same thing from the same angle for so long that you forget there are other directions. Tell me, how many times have you imagined what you'd say if they came back? How many versions of that conversation have happened inside your head? 10? 100? 1,000? Yet none of them changed anything. Because they're not here. Only you are. That's the cruel part. People think heartbreak comes from losing someone. It doesn't. Heartbreak comes from carrying them after they've already put themselves down. I know something about that. We all carry ghosts. Some of us just get stronger backs. Ah, there it is. The Star. People misunderstand this card too. They think it promises a happy ending. It doesn't. It promises hope, which is different. Hope isn't certainty. Hope is getting up tomorrow despite not knowing. Hope is leaving the light on without standing at the window all night. Hope is choosing your own life while the future decides what it's doing. So here's the truth. The cards don't say they'll come back, and they don't say they won't. That's not the question. The question is this. If they never walk through that door again, would you still build a life worth living? Because that's the card underneath all the others. That's the one you've been avoiding. You haven't lost them. Not completely. They're still sitting here, in your memories, in your habits, in the future you've been postponing. But the cards are telling me something else tonight. They're telling me you're tired. Tired of carrying a story that's already finished. Tired of standing still. Tired of calling it hope when it's really fear. And maybe that's why you came here. Not to find out whether they'll return, but to discover whether you're finally ready to leave the door unlocked and walk away from it. The cards don't lie. People do, especially to themselves. Good night.